What's up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, Health Coach Tamala, the Juice Magician, coming to you on What's Up Wednesday. What's up? So, for me, what's up is today my daughter and I decided to take a little short bike ride. So she's 7 years old and she's still a learning bike rider, but we wanted to ride our bikes. And she's very good when she gets on and gets going, but she's at that stage to where you know how you're trying to get on and just getting yourself moving forward. And so it's just a lot of starting and stopping, a lot of starting and stopping. So there's a lot of lessons I learned from this bike ride. So I was just reflecting as we went on this adventure. And it's always an adventure with her and I because we just feed on each other's energy and we're always up to something. So the adventure. One lesson I learned is that Houston weather is crazy. Houston weather plays no game. So I come outside, I'm thinking it's cool, at least breezy. So I put on a sweater, come outside in this sweater, and we get down the street and I'm like, oh my God, I made a mistake. I do not have bright clothes on. I am hot. The sun is like beaming on my back. I am on long sleeves. And yeah, Houston weather let me down today. I'm thinking it's cool outside. No. The second lesson I learned was just because you exercise doesn't mean you're strong in every exercise. So when you try to do something different, something that you don't normally do, like bike riding is something that we do every once in a while. It's not a regular thing for me. So just because I exercise doesn't mean I am strong when it comes to riding a bike, because baby, when I tell you my thighs were burning, I'm like, okay, I can really feel it. So I can tell that I was working a different set of muscles. I was working another muscle group, but working my muscles in a different way. And so just because you are good at one particular type of exercise, strength training, boxing, swimming, whatever your thing is, when you try to transition to something else that calls on new muscles, it can be difficult or challenging. So that's another lesson I learned. But as I was thinking about this starting and stopping that we had to do with my daughter, you know, you get to the corner, you have to stop, even though she's on a good path, but she's moving in motion. But every time we get to a corner, because we're in a neighborhood, we have to stop. Why do we have to stop? Because you have to look both ways to make sure there are no cars coming. So when I think about that, I think about how life is. Like, we're always on this forward motion, this forward movement, but every once in a while we have to stop. We have to just stop and just, you know, assess where we are. We have to stop and assess, you know, what's going on. I got to look to the left and to the right and just make sure that there's, you know, I'm able to cross. And so that's a very important lesson. This is a very important observation, because sometimes we get so caught up in the motion of moving, we forget to stop. We don't stop. And once we do look back, we have missed the mark. We may have missed the mark. You know, we forgot where we were going. We're just moving fast, and we forgot what the destination was, and we're just moving. Or we get blindsided by something because we were not looking, you know, we were not taking the time to look, so we got blindsided by something because we did not take the time to stop. And then sometimes we feel like we shouldn't stop. Like, I'm moving, I'm in a good motion, I'm moving forward, I don't want to stop. And that's kind of how she was. Like, why do I need to stop at the corner? And I'm telling her, because there may be cars coming. So we don't want to stop because we feel like we're going in a good way. But stopping isn't a bad thing. Stopping doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Stopping doesn't mean that you are giving up. Stopping just means I need to assess the situation to see what my next move forward. And every time she would go, like I would allow her to ride in front of me. And so when she's riding, I'm telling her, already know what you're getting ready to do. Like, we rode up to a school, and you know, the school has a big driveway, you know, have different, you know, avenues. You can go this way, you can go that way, you can go up a ramp. So I'm telling her, as you're riding, already visualize which way you're going. Like, already visualize, where am I going within this situation. Don't wait till you get to the point and then freak out because you don't know which way to go. You just like, what am I gonna do? You gotta like have a vision. I'm telling her, like, you gotta have a vision of, when I get down there, I'm gonna either go straight, I'm gonna, you know, go right, go left, like, which way am I gonna go? And so she really like connected with that. And so she was asking me, like, I need to be thinking about what I'm going to do next. I'm like, yes, you need to be thinking about what you're going to do next, which is also a very good life lesson. Like, we need to be thinking about a plan. Like, we know we have goals and we have dreams and we have desires, but you have to have a plan. You have to be thinking about, what is my next step? You have to be thinking about, where am I going next in this situation? And that's so relevant and so important. And sometimes we may forget that we have to take that time to think. So just because you're not moving forward every moment doesn't mean that you're not moving, because it's a process. And so you're going through a different stage of the process to get you to where you're trying to go. So this bike ride was so interesting, and I just like thinking about just the life lessons that we can learn from little things, from working with our children, and from teachable moments with them, and how those things can apply to our own lives. Because it's just like, I know the month of December for me, 2020 has been a great year. And I hate to say that, because I know a lot of people have struggled so much, had so much loss with their families, people, and their financial loss and job losses, and just a lot of confusion happened in 2020. And I can accept that and respect that, and I can definitely relate to that, because I had a lot of struggles at the beginning of the year. But 2020 ended up being a very good year for me. And but I know that, like, at the end of the year, this is the time when I usually take time to stop, because with my juicing, December is when it slows down. Like, I have a big pickup around September, October. People are trying to get ready for the holidays, but like going to the end of November, beginning of December, things kind of like slow down. And so I'm kind of forced to not stop moving forward in my business momentum, but I may not be juicing at the time, or I may not have anybody who's buying juice at that moment. But I know I still got to plan for, okay, January is coming up. I know a lot of people, this is the time, new year, new me, new year, I want to do something different. I know that that's going to be a thing, and I'm gearing up. I'm gearing myself up to get ready for that. And so stopping to take a look around and see, okay, let's assess the situation, what's going on. I know that in my stopping, or in my reflection, I know the things that I need to do to move forward. And I am so excited. I have gotten all my boxes ready. I have found the insulation to go in the boxes to keep my items cold. I got the correct ice packs. I know how I'm going to ship. I got my shipping set up. Like, I'm so excited to be able to offer my juices outside of the Houston area. So it's a beautiful thing. And with that, I want to talk about the subscription boxes that we're doing. So we're now offering the subscription boxes, and that's even a part of the lesson that I was thinking about as I was riding. So my daughter has been riding her bike, and we don't ride as much probably as we could or should, but every once in a while. So it seems like every time she starts, she's starting over. You know what I'm saying? She has to restart. It's not just smooth, because you had so long of a break, between the last time you rode and when you're riding now. So it's not always just smooth. She always kind of like retraining herself. The same thing when it comes to our healthy habits. We tend to have moments of, okay, I'm doing it, and then we back away from it, and we think it's going to be, 1 week, 2 weeks, and before we know it, it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months and passed, and we have gone off the course. And then when we decide, hold up, I need to go ahead and get myself back together, we're starting from square one, which makes it even more difficult, and it's less motivating, because you're like, dang, I was just right here and I'm starting over again. So the subscription boxes are to keep you from that cycle, of, I'm going to do a cleanse now at the beginning of the year, and then I'm going to feel better, and then I'll think about it again in March when when I kind of went back to my old habits, and then now I'm thinking about it again in March and April. So no, we don't want to do that. You sign up for a subscription. You know you're going to get your juices. The first box will be delivered to you on January the 10th. If you order by the end of the month, the first box is going to be delivered to you on January the 10th. And then the second week, every month after, either the 3 months or the 6 months, and you know you're going to have your juice. It's the consistency. It's the consistency in consuming the juices. It's the consistency in building those nutritional gaps. It's the consistency in keeping your health at the forefront that's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you on track, keep you able to move and not always starting over from square one. So I wasn't planning on hopping on, but I just felt like I needed to share that because all those things came out of a bike ride, a simple bike ride with my daughter. We had some strong moments, we had some tough moments, and then another thing, and I'm thinking now, I'm like, she's young, she's 7 years old. I'm much older than that, and I had more strength and stamina than what she had. You know why? Because she sits down more than me. Like, I'm always busy. I'm working out. I'm working on business. I'm moving around the house. I'm, doing this and doing that. She spends a lot of time, more time than what she should, watching television, playing with a doll. Playing with dolls is a good thing, using her imagination, but she spends a lot of time sitting down. And so she was getting tired. Like, she kept, like, I need a break. I want to take a break. I want to take a break. She was feeling tired. And it just has me thinking about the way we see weight or the way we see youth. We think, okay, you're young, you're strong, you can do it. Oh, I'm old, I'm tired, I'm weak. This is how I'm supposed to feel. No. Don't let nobody tell you because you're old and you're getting older in age that your body's supposed to break down. Yeah, you should be breaking down. You should be feeling tired. No. Keep your stamina up. Keep your health at the forefront. Keep that on your mind. Keep that momentum going. Keep your juices flowing. Keep everything just in the groove, and you don't have to get there. And you can outrun someone 2 times less your age. You know what I'm saying? Twice. That you're twice older than them, and because you're taking care of yourself. And so we can't look at people and say, they're young, they're strong, they're better than me. Or, oh, she's skinny, I know she's healthy. No. Or, who is she to tell me about weight? And she's big, she's thick, she can't tell. No. You cannot judge just from looking at a person to determine their level of stamina, their level of being able to be challenged. Now, you might be able to see muscles and think, can tell they're kind of like fitness level, but still you don't know what they've been consuming. You don't know about the inside, because you can get their body worked up on the outside, but you got to make sure you're putting in the right things on the inside. You got to make sure that it's not just in the gym or in your garage workout that you're getting it in, that you're getting it in the kitchen. You're getting it in through your juices, you're getting it in through your water intake. So that's all a part of it. So you cannot just judge it based on one thing. So wherever you are in your process, wherever you are in your journey, on your wellness journey, on your health journey, or just your reflection journey of thinking about what you want to do next or what you want to do new, let me help you not to keep starting over. I am a health coach. I want to help you crush your wellness goals once and for all. I want you to be able to feel satisfied without feeling deprived. And that's what my coaching program is about. It's about feeling satisfied without feeling deprived. And when you do that, you can jump off of that diet roller coaster. You're not going up and down, continue to start over, because you are feeling good in the stage that you're in, and your body is not feeling deprived, and you're not feeling like you're missing out on the deliciousness of life. So I just had to share these things with you. This is what I've been thinking about today, just in that maybe hour time my daughter and I spent outside, which was well worth it. We needed to get outside and get some fresh air. That it's all good. The new year is starting. It's not even about a new year resolution. It's about doing the things that you know you need to do, about taking care of your health from the inside out. If you're investing more money on your clothes, if you're investing more money on your outward appearance and how people perceive you or see you than you are on your health, then that's problematic. And we want to change those mindsets. That's a mindset thing. So if you're investing more, if you're willing to invest more in your clothes and your shoes and your hair, then you are willing to invest in your health, That's a mind change, a mind shift that we need to work on. And I'm Health Coach Tamla, and I can help you with that because I've been there, done that, been through that, and on the other side. So I just want to share these things with you guys. I am geared up for shipping. If you are outside of the Houston area, I'm able to ship. If you are ready to sign up for your subscription box with me, your 3-day cleanse for every month for at least 3 months, 3 months or 6 months, I'm ready to do that. All you have to do is drop your information in the comments, message me, reach out to me. Website is actually full force in motion. I know I've been saying it's coming, but it is coming. It is full force in motion. It will be soon. So right now you're ordering directly through me, and I'll make sure you get the juices that your heart desires by January the 10th. So until next time, guys, I appreciate you guys for 2020. If I don't see you again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, many blessings into the 2021 year. Let's start out strong. Let's start out with a surplus. Let's start out with a plan. Already knowing where we're going, already having a vision before I get to December 31st. Already know that my juices are on their way. I'm going to start drinking my juices on January the 10th, January the 11th. You get your box on the 10th. You start that Monday, January the 11th. And just have a plan and know that you can act it out and it can come into fruition. So it's not about the destination, guys. It is definitely about the journey. Juicing is not a one and done. It definitely has to be a consistency to really reap the benefits. So until next time, guys, I took up enough of your time. Peace and blessings. Drink, eat, and be well. And I'll see you in 2020. Peace. 2021, say peace.